Over the last few years, I've had just tons and tons of conversations with financial advisors and CPAs, brokers, insurance agents, the whole lot about how they market their firm. And what I've found is that about 9 times out of 10, when we discuss their client acquisition, like that actual marketing piece of it, there's typically something missing in the plan. Sometimes they don't even think about adding it to the plan. Like it's when we talk, it's like this whole revolutionary idea. Or sometimes it's on the back burner, which does happen a lot, right? A lot of people, they know how they should market. It's just a matter of time and energy and money. But the reality is, a lot of the time, they have something missing and they had no idea. So that's going to be the topic for today, is how to overcome an off balance or imbalanced marketing plan. Now, for perspective, I had probably about 200 to 250 conversations with financial advisors, CPAs, insurance agents, and brokers in 2021, all centered around marketing and new client acquisition. And I would guarantee that at least 80% of them, they were struggling with their marketing, not because they didn't know how to do it or anything. It was really just because they were missing one simple funnel from their entire strategy. And to break this down a little easier, there's really only 4 components of your marketing. And as long as you have one funnel going in each of them, you're going to succeed. So the way I see it, the 4 components of a strong financial marketing plan, you're going to have first and foremost, your active lead generation. This is your direct to consumer marketing. This is your dinner seminars, live webinars, your financial workshops, your radio shows, your TV shows, etc. Your second is going to be your passive lead generation. Now, your passive lead generation is your indirect consumer marketing. Think of like your PR, your branding. It's going to be your social media. Maybe you've got some lead funnels on your website. The third component is going to be your active client marketing. And this is what a lot of financial advisors do right now, or at least they're trying to do post-COVID. That's the trend that I've been seeing. And your fourth is going to be your passive client marketing, which, as we get into it more in depth, you're already doing it. I can almost guarantee you just didn't have it labeled. Those are the 4 components of a strong financial marketing plan. To recap, your active lead generation is the most important. It is. Then you have your passive lead generation. This is what a lot of advisors mistake as active lead generation, or they clump it together, and that's just not how it should be done. You've also then got your active client marketing and your passive client marketing. Now, if you have all 4 of these components running, I promise you, you will have not only a really strong marketing plan in place, but as you lock down each of these 4 separate areas, and I need to stress that, make sure that you have one thing in each of these 4 areas and make sure it's working well. Track it, analyze it, if possible. And if it costs money, keep spending the money, keep getting the at-bats, because when you've got one thing in each of these 4 quadrants, then you can add another. What you do not want to do is have, let's call it, in your active lead generation, you've got 3 things going. Maybe you're doing dinner seminars, you've got your TV show going, and you're on the radio. That's great, but if you're neglecting the other 3, or if you're off balance, you're still not going to have as much success had you have actually experienced if you did a more balanced approach.